Hello everybody, I have in front of me a box that I got much earlier today. Actually kind of surprised I waited until now to open it, but I'm going to do it on camera. Uh, Now you may recall an earlier video I did, I think when I was playing Sonic Heroes, where I apologized for sniffling because I have allergies and they were kind of irritating that day. Well, that's the case right now, so please bear with me. Anyway, I'm going to open this box. Got a different knife to use this time, still kind of low quality, but it'll get the job done. So, anyway, yeah, I know you don't want to cut toward yourself, but trust me when I say, when I just did that maneuver, there was not a lot of force being applied, and that my body was pretty safely out of harm's way. Anyway, so this is from GameStop, and, well, you can already tell based on the title what it is. So, a while ago, when I saw it was available, I pre-ordered something, and it was a bundle of the Nintendo Switch. Yes, this thing has been so hard to get a hold of. It still is, but here, I wanted the neon one. I thought the gray one looked a little bland. That's just me, but here it is. The Nintendo Switch. Yes, this is the box. And this bundle came with a couple of other things, so hold on. Got a little invoice here. You guys don't need to see that. I don't even know what this thing says. It's UPS. Oh, I see. It's a return label in case I need to return it. So, anyway, I'll save that just in case. The other items in the box. There were 3 other items that were part of this bundle. I can get the box out of the way. Should be everything with compromising information. A couple of games. The specific one that was being advertised in this bundle is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I have Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Haven't played it in a while, but I'm looking forward to it. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've heard excellent things about this game. Really, I didn't even... I looked at some reviews and some scores, and I truly underestimated how positively people feel about this game. However, I'm probably going to hold off on playing it for a while, and here's the other game's backside, because I have yet to complete Twilight Princess HD, so I've been doing that because I want to complete that game, get it out of the way before I start another Zelda game. And it came with this 128GB micro SD card. Yeah. Looks like it's kind of fast. I don't know. It looks like it's got the 10 right here in that corner. It's not that important. So, now we have the console. So this thing doesn't have any tape on it, so it looks like I can just pull that flap back and open it, and here it is. Here's the screen. Boy, one thing I've noticed is a lot of things on screen look a little bit larger on screen than in person. This thing isn't that big, but I think it's in 720p. But this is the display. I don't have a screen protector for it yet. However, I've heard it's a little bit easy to scratch even when you're putting it in the dock, so I gotta be careful with this thing. I'm probably gonna plug it in before I turn it on. Here are the Joy-Cons. Oh, and this is the first time I'm seeing or handling this in person. So do these click? They do click in. Yep, here they are. This one is like the neon blue. Here's the neon red. Is this a little D-pad? It is. It reminds me of the C-Stick on the new 3DS and new 3DS XL because of how small it is, but this is a D-pad. It's got buttons. They feel pretty nice, I guess. Yeah. Here they are. They slot into the screen. Like this, I believe. Yep. And this is what it looks like with the Joy-Cons. Yeah. I think they're in all the way. I don't know. Okay, and it looks like they just slide out. Oh, they clicked into something. Yeah. I think this button on the back is probably to release them. Maybe? Yeah, oh. Yeah, it looks like it. This causes something to push in. This one didn't get slotted in all the way. There, now it is. And, there. So, I'm going to set these aside. So, this is a cardboard flap that stuff was in. There's more goodies. What is this? Health and safety information. Probably don't need to worry too much about that until, I don't know, I start convulsing and seizing, and then I'll be wondering why I didn't read the manuals, the health and safety. That's not going to happen, though. Probably won't happen. This is the dock, if you want to connect the console to the TV, I believe. Like I said, be very careful when putting in the console, because apparently this isn't even that sharp, and I've seen other videos where people have warned that you can scratch the screen up if you're not careful, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I mean, I guess I better be careful. This thing opens up to, see, you can put in your cords, so AC adapter, USB, and HDMI out, and then you can close this up and not have to, I guess, see exposed cords. That's pretty cool. And of course the screen goes in the top here. Yeah, sorry I'm going a little bit slow. This is, of course, what the Joy-Cons go into. This thing feels very hollow, but yep. Yeah, not exactly sure. I don't want to force it. I don't want to break it. I'll just worry about that later. Anyway, looks like, oh, they include an HDMI cord. That's nice, just like with the Wii U. HDMI cord is included. This looks like the power adapter for the controller. Not the controller, the screen thing, the unit itself, I guess. Yep, this is a little bit chunky power brick compared to, well, just for a device that's like the size of this. I'm thinking of what the charger brick, or the size of the adapter for something like a tablet or a smartphone, and this is considerably bigger. However, it is definitely smaller than the Wii U's power brick. So, yeah, that's that. And this is, oh, there are two of these. These are to, I guess, use the Joy-Cons as separate controller things. So, that's a little bit, nope, that looks a little bit weird, the way this fits on. That's the wrong side. Shit. Oh boy. I think this is the wrong side. Crap. Okay. I'm gonna try to get this off.
A few moments later.
Got it. Jeez, that was a bitch to get off. Yeah, okay, doesn't look damaged. Holy shit, that could have been bad. Okay, I'm gonna try again. So, plus has gotta line up with plus. So, there. Oh, that feels so much nicer. And it sits flush. So don't make the same mistake I did. This is a pretty awkward feeling controller, but I'm gonna put the other one on now. So, okay, minus to minus. So, yeah, now that I know how to look at the diagram to figure out how these things go on, here's the other controller, and they look a little bit awkward, but I guess it's better than having to buy additional expensive accessories. And that is it. That looks like it's everything for the console. So now I'm going to open Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because this is probably what I'll try playing first. As I said, I want to finish Twilight Princess HD before I try Breath of the Wild. So, I just poked myself with like the tip of the pick of the hammer, but I'm okay. So, cut the plastic. And you know, these cases kind of remind me of PSP game cases. I think they're a little bit thinner, but length and width wise they might be quite similar. So this is what they look like. Very basic instructions. Here's the game card itself. It's like nothing I've ever seen. These pins are pretty long, or at least the part that's exposed, compared to like an SD card. I've heard they have an odd taste. I am not going to taste them because I do not wish to taste them. It's advertising the racing wheel accessories. This looks like the controller. I don't know what it's called, but it's, I guess, akin to the Wii U Pro controller, but for the Nintendo Switch. It might just be called the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I don't really know. Of course, I'm going to return to the unit itself now. This is the screen. This is a USB Type-C. Is that... excuse me, I hiccuped. That's the HDMI. It looks like it does use Type-C. Well, that's pretty nice. It's using at least a standard format. This looks like a stand. Yeah, so you can stand this thing up. It feels flimsy. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about that. It feels kind of flimsy. That's the stand. Turning it up now. Looking at the top, this looks like a volume rocker. Yep, it's labeled volume power. This is a vent for what's it called? That's an exhaust vent basically, and this is where game cards go. So that's where Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would go. And what about the SD card? Oh, you know what? Nope, not in there. Does it go under here? Ah, the micro SD goes under the stand leg. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, that's the Nintendo Switch. Like I said, as of right now, these things are still, I'll put it in the shot, quite difficult to obtain. So I'm going to get around to powering it up, setting it up, and I'll probably be spending the next amount of time probably downloading system updates. Oh, one more thing this thing came with was some kind of expansion download code for Breath of the Wild. That was emailed to me. Obviously, that's not being sent here. They didn't send me a card or anything with a code. That was emailed to me, but that also came with this bundle. So yeah, as I said, this bundle, as far as I know right now, is unavailable to order on, I got it from GameStop. But anyway, that is the Nintendo Switch. I might do more videos on this in the future, but I know Nintendo has a very draconian policy regarding uploading footage, so don't expect that, but maybe I'll do a review in the near future as I play around with this and determine how much I like it. So that's all I have. Until next time, goodbye. Just on a side note, I wanted to show everyone... Oh, hold on. Just on a side note, I did want to show people that I did in fact get the Joy-Cons in the little controller adapter, just to show you that I'm not, mental. Turns out I was not sliding them in, I didn't have them in far enough so they could slot in. That's why they seem to not have enough room. Yeah. It looks kind of awkward like this, but for the time being, of course, it's better than spending a lot of money on their equivalent of the Pro controller.